It's your girl, Light of Mine, the one that lets her light shine, no matter who it blinds. I'm here with you all's full moon messages for the full moon in Capricorn. It is July 2022. Okay. Um, just a little bit about me. It's your girl, Out of Mine. I am a spiritual reader as well as a spiritual practitioner. I have a business, goldentouchconjure.com. The site is down right now while I rework certain things. I'm introducing a new payment system to my website and just to my business overall. And I will be doing a live this Friday, just letting y'all know how that's going to go ultimately so that you all can all be prepared for it. Okay. If you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe to the Golden Touch Conjure YouTube channel. The link to that is in the description box below. Okay. um if you haven't checked your July monthly messages, they're all posted individually. This will be all together, but I am going to timestamp all the messages, and those will be down in the comments. I'll pin it. Um, what else? Other than that, yeah, just go check me out on the socials, okay? We a little for the socials, just a little bit, just a tad bit. I'm not on Instagram much, but I'm in on there as much as I need to be for you all. And yeah. So this full moon in Capricorn. Let me go ahead and get the intuitive messages out of the way first. Um, as I was meditating, and as I've been meditating, so I started my fast yesterday. Um, we'll get into it. So the full moon in Capricorn is all about productivity, right? Stability, security. When you think of a Capricorn, what do? They stabilize, they secure, they get to the bag, okay? But no, they just know how to ground certain ideas like no one else can, especially because they are a cardinal earth sign. Not only are they great at initiating, but they are also great at stabilizing and securing. So, uh, this the new moon in Cancer was like a full moon because of the Cancer aspect, but this full moon is going to be really intense. If you haven't been feeling it already, it is time to release anything that prohibits your productivity, your stability, and your security, in whichever house Capricorn falls in for you. So, for example, Capricorn falls into my sixth house. And so, again, I am fasting. And it's so random how spirit works because I wasn't even sure if I was going to start my fast this week. I wasn't even sure if I was going to fast at all. But last Friday, I had a really good reading with a queen, sister queen, and she served as the catalyst, okay, in which spirit was like, you know what, we need you to go ahead and fast. So getting back to my chart, Capricorn falls into the sixth house for me. That is the house of habits. That is the house of daily routine and schedule. That is the house of health, diets, schedules, like I said. So a major part of my fast is incorporating my new daily routine into, my everyday life. And how I go about keeping those things in check and stable. Again, our diet, our eating habits. So I am fasting from meat, dairy, sugar, alcohol, sex, certain programming, some of the words that I speak, right? When it comes to habits, I am going to bed earlier and waking up earlier. When it comes to my daily routine and my schedule, I am making sure that I do everything in accordance with my time and respecting my time, which is so Saturnian. Saturn is the ruler of time. So, just keeping those checks and balances. So for instance, if Capricorn is in your fourth house, you may be finding ways to create a more secure environment in the home. You may be making up new budgeting plans for household bills and items. You may be incorporating more structure in your home as far as, which roles are played and by whom they are played in the home. So I would highly recommend looking up your chart or booking a natal chart reading. I do natal chart readings on a case by case basis. Um, I'll tell you what, I don't take more than one at a time because it is very time consuming, and it does take energy, and it takes research, so it is very time consuming. So it takes me about a week to get your chart turned back around to you. So just keep that in mind before reaching out to me for a natal chart reading. Anyway, back to this full moon in Capricorn, it is really potent energy to release and transform, especially releasing in the areas in which you take too much responsibility. Like, ain't nobody asked you to do that, bruh. You have the spirit of too much, okay? And many of us that are empaths, or recovering people pleasers, we tend to take responsibility where no one has asked us to take this responsibility, and it has really become a burden. So release any burdens, release in those areas that you feel like you martyr yourself or take too much responsibility for other people's shit or a specific environment, so on and so forth, okay? Last but not least, when it comes to karmic lessons and divine and perfect timing, you all will be feeling it, okay, around this time. Again, I wasn't even sure if I was going to start my fast yesterday. However, my reading on Friday, or the reading that I gave on Friday, it was just like, you got to get it. Like, it's time. So, in that moment, divine and perfect timing played its role, as well as divine and perfect connecting, because when I tell you, this young woman was just amazing. And I feel like, I don't know, I love the people that I'm meeting and connecting with right now. Even my own family members, like my cousin, we're just getting closer, and doing a lot of ancestral veneration just by us connecting the dots and learning about one another and getting to know one another. So, because bloodline is important. So, I just love the energy that this full moon in Capricorn is bringing. It's bringing a lot to the surface. It may not be comfortable for everyone, so keep in mind to be compassionate with yourself and offer yourself as much grace as possible, to grow through these times. So, with that being said, let's go ahead and get it started. All right. Aries is at 10 minutes. So, Aries. I already did some shuffling, but Spirit, what does my Aries have in store? What do y'all see for this full moon in Capricorn? Adjustment. Aries is making adjustments. Earth magic, removing obstacles, anything that may feel kind of stuck. Some of you all may feel a little stagnant right now, like you are in the middle of something. You're in the middle of transformation. You're in the middle of transition. Maybe you all are, some of you all are tapping into entrepreneurship. You are moving on from this 9 to 5 type of schedule. Some of you all are, I'm getting pregnancy here, so maybe you are in the midst of preparing for your creation to get here, whether that is a physical creation like a baby or an idea that you're having. Looking back and moving forward. So making adjustments based on what you've learned from the past, what you've seen in the past, what you've had to endure and grow through in the past. Shadow work is very prevalent here for my Aries. Dive as deep as you need to, Aries. Dive as deep as you need to, even when it gets kind of uncomfortable. You know, I can just use myself as an example. Certain things that have come up, and this has been a defense mechanism for me for as long as I can remember. If I don't want to deal with something, I will keep it moving. Like, I don't feel it. I don't want to feel it. I don't want to emote. I just want to avoid. Avoidant attachment, okay? I'm healing, though, and to secure. But if you are dealing with heavy emotions, heavy feelings, heavy burdens, connections, attachments to things that no longer serve you, feel it, okay? The first step in healing is feeling, okay? Feeling those challenging emotions that are coming up and exploring them, exploring what they mean to you and why they came about and why they are and how you can adjust, right? How you can heal and adjust. I'm not going to shuffle no more. Not these anyway. So what else is going on for my Aries? The Hangman. Yeah, some of you all are feeling like you don't necessarily know where to go, or again, you are in the middle of something. So, but it's not a plateau. Like, I don't feel as if you are going to remain stagnant, okay? You are just having to release certain things, looking back, okay? Looking back on those things that no longer serve you moving forward and releasing them, clearing them on out the way. At the bottom of the deck of your overall energy was Earth Magic, which in this deck represents fearlessness and removing those obstacles and moving forward bravely and confidently. So make those necessary adjustments, okay? Tap into those feelings, especially with you feeling like you are in the middle of something, with you feeling like you are in a hanged kind of position here. You ready to move forward, I know that. And thank you so much, Adija. Thank you so much for your super chat. I sent it back to you 10 times fold. 10 times fold. Golden, golden, okay? Thank you. Aries, you are definitely ready to move forward. There is a white horse here, so freedom. You are freeing yourself, and not only are you freeing yourself, but you're freeing generations before and after you. Okay, the Ten of Wands, it represents legacy. It represents being resurrected. That's the best symbol that I can give of this. Being resurrected. And when you are resurrected, I mean, sprouting the most powerful trees. Sowing the deepest roots, growing the deepest roots. Whatever you're working on here, it is going to set you up for years to come. So I don't know if you all are working on a connection, like a relationship. I don't know if you all are working on a project, or you are starting your business. Whatever you are working on, whatever, because you have or are making those adjustments necessary to put you in alignment with what you are manifesting when it comes to this, you're doing everything right. Okay, you are listening to spirit, of course, and you are making those adjustments, so you are doing everything right here. And because you're doing everything right, what you are working on is going to set you up for years to come. Okay. Again, if this is a connection, this is a long-term connection. The Six of Coins here. You're also giving as well. Like, by you giving, it takes nothing from you. And by you giving, you receive anymore. You receive allies. Okay. Here in the physical and the spiritual. You're receiving more ideas. You're receiving more resources. I also feel like some of you all are returning something to, okay, this is for someone specific, or a group, a very specific group of people. You all are returning something that was stolen from your ancestral lineage. You're returning something that was stolen, something that was lost even. Maybe an ancestor for some of you decided to walk away from their practice, or I got this in a reading. Maybe, I think it was one of y'all's individuals. I can't remember though. But anyway, Aries, you are returning something that has been lost, or healing some type of generational trauma, bringing something back to your bloodline, and your descendants are going to be very well off because of it. Okay. Keep putting in that work, Aries. I see you putting a lot of work in for others though. So just make sure that, again, this full moon in Capricorn is for releasing unnecessary burdens. So some of you all are putting in a lot of work for your family, but you're the only one that's putting in work. Everybody else is chilling, laughing, having a good time. And just make sure that you are pouring into the right people, okay? Because even family can be a cause of distraction or a cause of some kind of burden here, okay? Yeah. More so than enabling or like overly helping them, show them the way. Show them the way. If they want their dreams to come true, they're going to have to wish on that lamp, right? You know, you can't make the wish for them. So lead them, lead that horse to the water, okay? You can't make them drink, but you can lead them there. So, all right, Aries. Um, that was beautiful. So yeah, just make your adjustments. All right. Be fearless moving forward, because I'm telling you, what you do is going to set you up for generations and generations and generations to come. A lot of familial energy here for my Aries. All right, Taurus 2138. That was kind of Taurus, somebody needs to go hug a tree. You have been inside, and maybe you live somewhere where it rains a lot, or where it has been raining a lot. But for my Tauruses, y'all need to get outside, get in some nature. I'm hearing like waves, like sound waves. Maybe you've been listening to too much shit. Music, lectures, people's opinions and views and shit. I don't know why I pulled out 3 for you all, but Taurus, if you are dealing with someone is jealous of your Venus energy. Someone is jealous of your Venusian energy, your ability to naturally just be beautiful, naturally have people gravitate towards you and be attracted to you, naturally fashionable, naturally wealthy, just naturally. Somebody hates the hell out of that. And you've kind of been, I feel like, been projected on. So you and someone else are like in not the best space right now, but it's because this person is jealous of you. And honestly, Taurus, the number 1 is very significant here. Focus on yourself, okay? For others of you, I feel like certain past traumas have come up, and it is time to heal that. Spirit is bringing things up, past memories up, past hurts, past pain up for you to feel it and grow through it and heal from it. You are, for so many of you, there's a portal opening up for you to walk through. And it's going to ground you, into who you really are. I feel like some of you all are about to, say you grew up in a very strict household. Some of you are releasing that burden of expectations that others have had and placed over you. So, I'm getting someone that is used to wearing like long skirts and long dresses. You know, their parents and grandparents taught them that it was unladylike to wear pants. But now, you know, you about to start wearing thongs and everything. That's just the energy that I'm getting. So go ahead, Taurus, you know, be you. Um, I'm not saying that you have to be naked on the internet. You know, some forms of sexual liberation to me have been demonic, but others have been very necessary, especially for people, black people, melanated people, the people of the sun, golden people, because so uh, we've just been taught that sex is a taboo thing, you know, because at a certain point, not forever and not, you know, for all of the past, but in a specific chapter, we pretty much only had sex to conceive and have children, not for pleasure. So it is important to feel pleasured and pleasurable and have, you know, comfortability in those areas. You feel me? Am I making sense, y'all? So, what about for my Tauruses? What's the full moon energy for my Taurus? Something about flowers too, specifically yellow flowers. Okay. Something that was supposed to, and this hostilities and the devil are out in the same position. Something that was supposed to ruin you, Taurus. Something that was either this is energy that has been deflected onto you. Hey, beautiful Asiatic Earth. Maybe some type of energy projected onto you, maybe a certain expectation of you, maybe someone placed a lot of heaviness on you for some reason. I don't know. This could be a relationship too, like a connection, jealousy, envy, greed. I don't like it. Something that was supposed to really harm you. You are building up the courage to fly away from this. I missed you too. I missed y'all too. I look forward to staying on here consistently, okay? But something that was really meant to harm you all, you are finding the courage and the bravery and the confidence to move away from this. You have a lot of spiritual protection behind you that you can't see. They jealous. They are jealous of you, Taurus. They're jealous because you can dress, okay? They're jealous because when you walk in that room, people know that you're that bitch, okay? They're just mad. They're just real mad. And you're showing up as the King of Wands here. Like, peacock, spread my feathers. I'm going to let you watch them, ho. You know, try to copy the pattern. Try to copy the pattern. I bet you can't. Okay? This is God-given. It's God-gifted. You can't duplicate this, replicate this. Anyway, they're mad. this, you all are stepping into a portal, and I'm really getting that it's a portal of the ultimate form of self-love and self-acceptance, Taurus, okay? Spread your wings and fly. Flit those feathers. For real, for real. You are infinite. Some of you all are really just tapping into your personal power, your personal confidence. Like, they tried to break me, they tried to kill your favorite bitch. But let me tell you what they couldn't do. So, yeah, Taurus, Queen of Swords, be honest with these people. Be honest with these people. Be honest with yourself more so than anything. Take no shit, okay? If people see that you are stepping into a higher level of self-acceptance and self-confidence, and they are throwing shade or making little corny ass jokes or all that hating ass shit, like, off with their heads. Okay? Off with their heads, Taurus. Period. Also, release the need to be liked. For some reason, I feel like it is necessary for some of you all to learn how to be disliked or be comfortable with being disliked. Mainly because you love yourself, so it matters not what the next person thinks of you. I'm kind of getting to that point myself. Not kind of. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. I really, like, could care less about who approves of me, who doesn't approve of me, who accepts me, who doesn't accept me. Listen, baby, I love myself. I accept myself. I validate myself. So that is most important. Okay? Gemini, 3223. I like that. 3223. Okay, let's see what y'all got up. Okay, one card I already wanted to pop out. Well, waves don't swim, so they hate on him. I don't know. Somebody's working on their waves. That was random. Maybe you really like someone because of their wavy hair. Maybe they have long wavy hair, or maybe the nigga that you talk to, he just keeps his waves on swim, and it just be like, oh, every time he get a haircut, it be like, ooh. All right, Gemini. Maybe you are the wave, Gemini, and people be hating on you. Find your sacred flow. Find your sacred flow. What's your honest truth? Geminis, you all are diving deeper into yourselves to figure out, like, who am I? Like, what do I really like to do? Like, what is my honest truth? Who am I living for? What am I living for? Right? What makes me happy? What makes Gemini happy? What are the things that I like to do? What does in the grand scheme of the perfect day for Gemini, what does that look like? At the end of my life, what is important to me and for me? For some of you all, I feel like you have been very busy and occupied living for other people. For as long as you can remember, you have been living according to what other people expected of you and wanted you to do. And by living up to other people's expectations, it has just had you in a state of like autopilot in a way. Like you laugh on autopilot, you know. You smile on autopilot. Um you enjoy and receive pleasure on autopilot. It's not real. It's not genuine. It's just you just going and going and going and going and going, because the Gemini is the Energizer Bunny. Y'all can keep going and going and going and going and going, but this is on autopilot. It's not like you're like really enjoying what you are doing, Gemini. And so Spirit is saying, what is it that you like to do? What about you? I see you, you know, living for all of these people and just doing because all of these people need you and expect this from you. But how about you? What do you think? What do you think? This is your life. Gemini, what you don't want to do is by the age of 40, 50, looking back and being like, damn, this whole time I haven't really, like, I can't really think of anything that, you know, I did out of like my pure enjoyment and bliss. Like, I was doing all of this because, you know, that's what people wanted of me, or that's just what I was expected to do. But I'm ready to have some fun now. I'm ready to live. You could be living now. You ain't got to wait 20, 30, 40 years on down the line. You can do that shit right now. I swear. It does take time and effort and energy. It does. It takes energy. My mother Jaguar taught me you have to fight for the energy that you want. And I tell y'all this all the time, light bulbs. You have to fight for the energy that you want. It's not just going to be given to you. You have to fight for it. You have to. Because there are so many entities and energies and distractions out here that want to divert your attention away from the energy that you want for the energy that they want. They want to harvest your shit. Energy harvesting is real, okay? People right here on YouTube be doing it all the time. And you can tell the energy harvesters just by the atmosphere. If they are, especially if they are spiritual YouTubers, if they are way, and my sister Queen brought that up last week and we agreed, if they spend way too much time on the background and the graphics and the sounds and the music and full face of makeup and all of this shit, okay, you know, if they're always posting the same type of captions, this message is for you, listen to this ASAP, you won't believe this, Gemini. You know, if it's always like some baiting type of content, they are trying to harvest your energy. And that shit is whack. That is exactly why Golden Touch Conjure is going through the changes that it is, because I want to set myself apart from these charlatan ass motherfuckers. Okay? Sustainable spiritual work. That's what we focused on over here. Honest and genuine spiritual work. Anyway, because I'm spending too much time on them and not on you all. So You know that it's time to go. You know that it's time to go. You're showing up as the high priestess here, but you're also showing up as the hanged man. So it's like, you know that it's time for you to take this chariot. You know that it's time to take this journey. You know that it's time to move out of this state of awareness that you've been living in. Okay, it's time to move out of this living on autopilot, not really enjoying your life. Like, I know that I said some of y'all just, smile on autopilot, laugh on autopilot, but some of y'all don't even, like, I don't know. It's an existence where you are unsure. It's an existence where and unsure of yourself, you know. You know that you are ready for more. You know that you are ready to take the path less traveled, okay? And furthering and deepening your knowledge of self. What is your honest truth? You know that you're ready to take that step, but something has you, it's something. Something has you sleep. Maybe you drink, I don't know. For some of you, it is substances. There's something that you do that numbs you to an extent. Not only does it numb you, but it makes you procrastinate. And Gemini, I'm going to let you know now, like, if you do not take the reins of your life, you are going to resent yourself, and you are going to resent all of these people that place these expectations onto you. If you don't take your life under control, you are going to resent anyone and everyone for that at a moment in time. So I need you to go take a trip, okay? I need you to plan a trip. This full moon in Capricorn, I need you to plan something so that you can get away and just center yourself for a second, think about you, and really consider where your sacred flow is, right? What is your honest truth? In what ways do you wish to journey and travel moving forward? Okay. But you have to move. You got to shake it off. You have to shake it off. You cannot stay in this position. So something about the full moon in Capricorn is making you move. And when you get that nudge, that push, just flow into it. That's the best advice that I could give. That's my suggestion, is that you flow into it. Okay, try your hardest not to give pushback, because it's going to be harder. They're going to push you even more. So, good luck, Geminis. 4320, Cancer. Sorry about that. I think I'm going to go back to the light for Cancer. I woke up with like crazy sinuses this morning, but I believe it's because my body is just detoxing shit. It's detoxing. And I was real cold last night, so that might have been. Cancers, take a bath, take a full moon bath, and in this bath, I want you to do, of course, it's up to your discretion. You know, I always say, um, follow the energetic advice that's given if it resonates with your spirit. And if you aren't sure if it resonates with your spirit, do a little bit of meditation. This is itching my nose. Do some meditation and see if it resonates with you. But a bath of sea salt, a pound at least, lavender, cascarilla, a little bit of Florida water. Make that 2 pounds of salt because y'all need a lot of salt. Y'all need some heavy cleansing. You can also take some scissors, right? Take some scissors that you only use for your cord cutting work, your cut and clear work. Okay, something like that. Scissors or a knife. Cut all around your body, your different chakra centers, your different energy centers. Cut all of these cords, cut any attachments that you feel like you just can't get rid of. Any attachments to energy, attachments to people, attachments to environments, just attachments that you know are no longer helpful to you, valuable to you, right? Cut them cords, cut the attachments, and go outside. Okay, this is if you have a yard, front yard, backyard. I would prefer the backyard. And stab that knife, stab those scissors into the earth, and boom, ask the earth to absorb any and all of those attachments, energy, all of that shit that no longer serves you. Okay, so that's if you don't have a bathtub. If you do have a bathtub, take your bath. Take you a bath because you all really need to let go and release a lot of things. You all are walking into a new day. A new day. The number one is important for you all as well, just like the Taurians. So you all are, I'm hearing rising from the ashes. So if you have certain things to release or let go, go ahead and do that now. Because you all are walking into a new time. More confidence, more self-security, more self-awareness. You hear your conscious now. Whereas maybe before it may have been a little foggy or cloudy or just unclear. But if you have already released and let go of these attachments that no longer serve you, you are getting downloads out the ass, okay? Setting boundaries is here. And so maybe some of you all have had a little bit of challenge setting these boundaries, but because you are walking into a new version of yourself, Cancer, you're going to want to set these boundaries for people that are used to you being who you have always been. Okay, they're going to expect certain things from you and out of you based on who you were, who you have been for them in the past. So in order to reintroduce yourself to these people, you have to set the proper boundaries, okay? You have to set boundaries that let them know that, hey, this is okay, or hey, this isn't okay with Cancer, okay? I could come to Cancer about this, but I may not be able to come to Cancer about that because they on some other shit now. And don't you feel bad about being on that other shit either. This Bantu knot is getting on my nerves. Set boundaries, and set boundaries with yourself. Okay, Cancer? Because I know that if other people, if you have a little bit of trouble setting boundaries with others, you definitely have some difficulty setting boundaries with yourself. And what do I mean about that? I mean, if you know that you have to wake up at 5 a.m. every morning, why are you still staying up until 1 o'clock, 2 a.m., 3 a.m. in the morning? Okay, don't give yourself excuses. Oh, I have insomnia. Okay, I feel you. But let's figure that out, because there are ways to heal. Okay, we're not staying in the same. Say you struggle with oh, I want to bring my dad up as an example, but I ain't gonna do that. I'm just gonna say, let's see. What if you know that you're a chain smoker, but you want desperately and know, like, your body be fighting them cigarettes, dog. Your body fights the rellos that you roll up your weed in. Like, your body fights these things, but yet you just ignore your body. You do not set the proper boundaries for yourself. Cancer, you're walking into a new era. You're walking into a new and more highly vibrational version of yourself. So some things just can't go with you moving forward. You release that shit for a reason. You are releasing for a reason. So whatever is keeping you attached to something, let it go. This full moon in Capricorn, release it. And it's going to be very, very powerful for you all, because that's your sister sign. It's your opposite sign. Cancer and Capricorns go together, baby. So, thank you. Release. Some of y'all are having vivid dreams. Very, very vivid dreams. Something is over. If you needed confirmation, like, is this over? Because you clicked on this reading to see if you needed to release whatever that is over. Journey. Cancer is going on a journey. Again, you all are a newer version of yourself. So you're about to step on terrain that you've never stepped into. You're about to walk into places that you've never been. You're about to meet different kind of people that you never really would have expected to meet. Opportunities that seem like they just came out the woodworks, but you've been manifesting this newness, this freshness, this change of atmosphere, change of friend groups, this change of energy. You've been manifesting this and you are reaping the benefits of it. Some people are not going to like the way that you're ascending, or the places that you travel to. You're traveling here in the physical and the spiritual. So some people are not going to like this journey. Some people are not going to respect this journey. Some people are going to wish that you just stay on the same level as them. And baby, you're Cancer. You can't. Okay? This is your journey. This is your life. This is your purpose. So those people that tend to distract you whenever they see that you doing some shit for yourself, right? They see that you are really focused on your business, so they call you, "Hey, girl, I ain't seen you in forever. You just been miss busy, huh? Well, let's go to brunch. You got time to go to brunch then?" Even though you done already told them, "I'm sorry, right now I'm really focused, and I would appreciate, maybe later on down the line I'll be back and run into to kick it with you, spend time with you. But right now, I'm focused on my vision. I'm honed in. I'm tuned in. So I can't. I'm sorry." "Oh, okay. Well, I guess you just too good for me now." Shut all that shit down. Okay? Hang up. Because they jealous. They're envious. And more so just because they feel like they can't do it. It's fear. Whenever people tell you that you can't do something, they're only telling you these things out of fear because they fear doing it for themselves. And they don't want you to fail. Whatever that means. Ain't no failing in the lighthouse, you feel me? Ain't no failing at the lighthouse. We succeed in all that we do. Because like the late and great Dr. Thomas F. Freeman taught me, okay, at the Honors College in Texas Southern University. Hello. What we do well. And what we don't do well, we don't do at all. Period. So, all right, Cancers, great luck. Leo, 5605. Okay, that was a word. What we do well. And what we don't do well, we don't do at all. He was the founder of the Thomas F. Freeman Honors College at the illustrious Texas Southern University. And he was also the character that Denzel Washington is based off of in The Great Debaters. The Great Debaters is based on Dr. Freeman's debate team. And we were the best debate team in the country. I don't know if we still are, but I know that we were for a long time. Anyway, Leo, braggadocious. Maybe you are feeling real confident about where you come from and what you've been involved in. And period, poo. Be confident. Don't pipe down for nobody. People want you to be humble so that they feel better about themselves. And fuck that. Go get you some confidence, poo. Go find you some confidence and come back to me. Cut the course of doubt. Cut the course of doubt. Overrate your intuition. You are magic. Leo, you know exactly what you need to do. And Spirit is tired of you doubting yourself. Spirit is tired of you saying, I don't know. I mean, I think so, but I don't know. No, you know. You know. You just don't really believe in yourself for real, Leo. And that is crazy because you all can literally do anything. You all conquer the world. Do you know how many celebrities there are that are Leos? Leos know how to brand themselves. Leos know how to market themselves. Leos typically know themselves very well. So when it comes to their self-image and their brand, they have that down pat. They know who they are. So what are you doubting, Leo? I'm not understanding what you're doubting. You are the king and the queens of the jungle. You are very creative. You're very passionate. What are you doubting? Leo, stop doubting yourself. Cut those cords of doubt and do that. You know, this full moon in Capricorn, release your fears, release your anxiety, release your shame, release guilt, release doubt, release insecurities, release these things so that you can shine in the way that Leo is known for shining. Overrate that intuition. If something is telling you something, believe that. Don't gaslight yourself. So many times we can gaslight ourselves like, I think it's this, but a few minutes later, because we want to appease the other person, or we want to give them enough rope to hang themselves, or we want to give them the benefit of the doubt, we start gaslighting our own selves. Like, oh, maybe she didn't really mean that. Oh, maybe he really did mean to call. Maybe he just got busy, you know. Nah, fuck that. You are magic. You probably see it in your dreams, you know. If you burn candles and shit, you probably manifest like crazy. So cut that energy cord. Cut that energy cord of doubt. Okay. Do some solar plexus meditation. Maybe you can do some chants. Find a mudra or a good mantra about the solar plexus, like I value my intuition. My intuition is always clear and accurate. I believe in myself wholeheartedly. All works out for me in divine and perfect order. Everything I touch turns into gold. Golden touch conjure. Hello. So things like that. You are doubting yourself way too much, Leo. Give yourself some credit. Because fire signs, all of them are very intuitive. And it's not the kind of intuitive where we feel. For some of us it is, especially if you have water placements. But that intuition from a fire perspective just comes from action, you know. Downloads pop in, and that's what it is. We don't have to feel it. We don't have to speak it out into existence. We don't have to ground it or stabilize it. It just is what it is. What else for my Leos? And now I'm so confused. I don't know what to do. 'Cause I gotta be a woman. On you. I'll be moving on. Move on. Oh. If this was your confirmation, move on. You feel stuck, you feel trapped in something, but little do you know, Leo, you are in a self-imposed trap because you can get yourself out of this. And little do you know that on the other side is, if you really put in the effort to get yourself out of this circle of doubt, because for some of y'all, I feel like you doubt yourself when it comes to picking the right partner. You doubt yourself when it comes to going out for the job you want, or you doubt yourself when it comes to starting your own business. You doubt yourself when it comes to being a good friend. You doubt yourself when it comes to just being however it resonates to you. You doubt yourself when it comes to this. effort and correct direction. Yes. Hey, cuz I I didn't know you was up in here. What's poppin'? Yes. You doubt yourself, Leo, and little do you know that if you start taking the steps to, that's what I was gonna say, you are a master manifester. As soon as you start taking the steps to really like getting what you want, you know, like putting your intentions out there and like, this is it, fixed sign energy. I mean, so many blessings. You're going to be able to have your pick. Okay. You are going to be able to, I mean, you fuck around and you make that list of requirements or standards rather that you look for in a partner. Because let me tell y'all something. Leos, I feel like a lot of you all just tend to go, you know, y'all just tend to go. You tend to go. But when you really sit there and make concrete like plans, not giving yourself excuses either, when you say, okay, I'm going to sit here and I am going to write my list of standards of the partner that I want. What does this person look like? What does this person smell like? How does this person make me feel? How do I make them feel? What are the endeavors that we're involved in together? What do we like to do together? Right? Or even if it's a job, you know, or your business. What do I see? What's my target market? You know, how big do I want to make this thing here? How do I want people to feel when they have left patronizing me, you know? How do I want word of mouth to spread, you know? What do I want my store to look like? Just everything. When you sit down and really visualize and just put in that work, Leo, y'all will put in some work. Put in the necessary work to manifest what you need to manifest, to get out of this cycle of thorns, of thorny bushes, being trapped in this narrow-minded space. You are going to be able to have your pick. You are going to be able to manifest anything that you want. You just have to get out of this self-sabotage, self-doubt, self-sabotage. Yeah. All right, Leos. I'm going to leave it there. Cut those cords of doubt. Virgo. Hour 18. Let me see this. Looks like the sun is coming back on out. That's a beautiful thing. Something about measurements, Virgo. Maybe you all are measuring something for a house, measuring your waist. This full moon is going to be beautiful for the Virgos. The good kind. Nourish the sacred feminine. Find your sacred flow. Virgos, I would really just do whatever makes you feel comfortable, loved, and nurtured for this full moon. This week, even if you are a divine masculine, nourish that sacred feminine aspect of yourself. Take you a bath, you know, light some candles, get in touch with your own body, take a bath, get out in some nature. Okay. Enjoy some form of receiving or vulnerability. You know, maybe you and your partner can go out to dinner and just enjoy one another's company. Go to an art show or a concert. Just enjoy this full moon in Capricorn, Virgo. Give yourself some rest. Maybe you all have been working, you know. Maybe you feel like you're on autopilot. I thought that was one card. I'll take those. You ain't no money. The Two of Cups and the Three of Cups and the Emperor. Enjoy your week, Virgo, okay? Maybe this is a cause for a celebration. Go out, enjoy yourself, dance, drink, have fun. Go out with your homegirls. You know, like I said, have that intimate time with you and your partner. I'm seeing two masculines together. Maybe y'all can go get a massage together or rub each other's feet. You know, have a movie night and just cater to one another. But whatever you end up doing, Virgo, just know that everything is pretty much under control right now. If anything, maybe this is a time where you are releasing certain financial habits. Maybe some of you all have been very frivolous with the way that you spend your money, and your budgeting, so on and so forth. So if anything, just take back control of your spending, okay? Make sure that you're investing, you know, so that you can further grow your money, or make sure that you are keeping it out of sight so that you don't touch it for just no reason, you know? I don't know, whatever resonates with you, but finding balance and really enjoying the flow. Celebrating yourselves. That's it. Libra. I'm so beautiful. Libra, you are gaining a lot of downloads this full moon. In this full moon energy, death and rebirth. So you all have been going through a transformation of sorts, and you finally feel rooted and stable in the transformation that you have made. So was it the Aries? Yeah. So like your opposite sign, your sister sign, you all, let's see, with the Aries, they were still like in the middle. You all are no longer in the middle. You're no longer playing the fence. You but say, I don't know, say you have officially quit your job now. So as opposed to the Aries, you know, they're in the middle, like they are about to start their business, but they still have a job, right? You all have quit the job and you starting that business. Okay. Whereas the Aries may be uh working on getting pregnant, or maybe just haven't, like, it hasn't hit them like, oh wow, like I'm about to be a mom or I'm about to be a father. Libra is like, I'm prepping for my baby. Like, I got this and this and this. I'm ready to bring Usher, my creation, into the world. Say it's a connection, whereas the Aries might be on the fence about two or more people. Libra is like, you know what? I choose you. Like, or I choose to go in this direction. You all have transformed. You all have taken your transformation and you all have accepted this transformation. You've accepted your role in this transformation. Leopard skin, something about leopard skin, Black Panther. Maybe the leopard is a totem animal for you, Libra, so I would definitely go and check out the spiritual meaning of the leopard. The leopard may have been prevalent in, or may be prevalent in your ancestry somewhere. For some of you all, I'm getting, some of you all are changing a lot of stuff. Like, you are changing the way that you do certain things. Some of you all are changing your appearance to align with who you are as an individual. Some of you all are changing the way that you speak vocally. I'm hearing like speech classes, communication classes. I've kind of been thinking about that. Like, I want to take a class on dialects, and I did. I took a speech class in college, but I would love to take another one. That was cool. So yeah, maybe y'all are doing that. For some of y'all are taking a class on necromancy. That's cool. Send me the link. Okay? I have a book on it, but I would love to take a class. Shit. And if you are a necromancer, holla at your girl. let me know. I would love to support your business. I would love to um, exchange of energy if possible. I would love to. I would love to. Anyway, Libras. Um, I just heard turning water into wine. You are transforming something here. Some of y'all are working on, I mean, quite literally, you are working on, you're doing spiritual work in order to move out with your significant other. Maybe, you know, one or the both of you have certain things on your record that could prohibit you getting a place, or maybe you all aren't as financially stable as you'd like to be. Maybe it's endless, but you all are quite literally doing work to move you and your partner forward, especially as it relates to a home, building a home together. For others of you, you have manifested a new love into your life. You know, that's for those that are single, or like new love. New love is in the mix, or you are working on yourself in order to make yourself more attractive to who you are calling in. Um, and because you've done this transformation, it's like you know exactly what to do. Thank you. Thank you, because I thank you. I would not be anywhere without my tribe. Um, we're all going through and growing through similar experiences in a way. Maybe some of us are a little bit more evolved, and maybe some of us are brand new on our journeys. And so I just thank each and every one of you, because I learn from you all just like you learn from me. Um, it is an energy exchange, I swear, you know. Um, Coming on here and being supported by you all, and validated to an extent, you know. Um, I don't take it for granted. Um, it's love. Don't have me getting emotional, but I definitely appreciate the support and the love, and it is reciprocated 10 times fold, like, because I love you so much. I love each and every one of my tribe members here on YouTube and out everywhere. We are all a part of this one, you know. So thank you. Libra, when it comes to any type of battle, okay, when it comes to any type of battle, you all are the scales. The sun is here in the first position, the justice card is in the middle, and then the moon is on the other side. So if this isn't about balance, I don't know what is. Libra, you are feeling like the true and earthly form of these scales. Maybe one minute, you know, you find yourself really bright and bubbly, and another minute you may find yourself more intuitive, more going within, you know, a little bit more vulnerable. I see a juxtaposition here. Just know that if you have been feeling bipolar, if you will, you know, just think about that word, bipolar. It means the same thing. Bi, which is opposite, and then polar, which is opposite. Polar opposites is the English language is something else, honey. But when it comes to maybe some of you all feel bipolar, maybe some of you all feel a little unhinged. Have compassion with yourself, because you know you're just sensing some of everything right now. You know, you're sensing the light in people and you're sensing the dark in people. You're bringing out the light in people, and at times you're bringing out the dark in people. Okay, people are really seeing the light version of you, Libra, and some people are seeing the not, or the dark. That's a completely different conversation. Light, dark. Anyway, you're feeling balanced though. So, if you just so happen to be feeling unbalanced, I'm not saying that here, but if you are feeling that way, get in some water. Get in some water. Go to the pool, go to the beach, take you a bath, a nice salt shower, you know. Go to the spa, get in the jacuzzi or something. But balance, 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 balance. What's at the bottom of the deck? I don't know, Libra. This looks really good for you. Like I said, you've made your transformation. You are stepping into this new version of yourself. And by you stepping into this new version of yourself, you feel upright. Okay? Poke your chest out, shoulders back. That's how you feel. Stepping out into the world, unapologetic, authentic, right? Like I said, doing work on some type of work, even if it's not spiritual work. Maybe you are going to couples therapy, or thinking of ways to put your assets together in order to build more, or I don't know. You know. You know. I may not know, but you know. So just stay balanced. Stay balanced. But I see that here. I see that here. And again, try to have compassion and grace with yourself when you feel, in those moments where you feel like, ah, and then 2 seconds later, it's like, because you're going to be feeling like that. You are these skills. All right. Scorpio. $87.44. What song is this? It's called Crazy Down by Leia. So maybe you all are feeling a little crazy. What can my Scorpios expect, Spirit, for their full moon in Capricorn? Some of you all are getting downloads from your ancestral spirits as it relates to the legacy that they have passed down to you. Some of you all, if you've had an elder pass recently, or maybe not recently, maybe it's been a while since they passed away, they gave you a gift of theirs. And some are also asking for you to tap deeper into your lineage. Some of you all feel like you may be descended from Native Americans, but you're not sure. Maybe some family history was presumed as lost, but ask around, because there is someone that wants to tell you a little bit more about what you come from, where you come from, and the legacy that flows through you. You definitely have a purpose here that has been bestowed onto you by some ancestral spirits here. Past life influences. So beyond just ancestral, you know, even when we live multiple lives. So, okay, give an example. Just because I come from a specific lineage on my mom and my dad's side in this life does not mean that I had those same ancestors in my past life. So for some of you all, these are gifts. This is a legacy. This is power, life force, certain beliefs, purpose that you have received from ancestors of a past life of yours. Or, you know, just your past life in general. There may be something that you told yourself that you were going to do in this life that you were not able to succeed in doing in the past. And that is a major part of your purpose here. That's going to be coming up this full moon. You are going to be, I don't know, like I said, a download is going to come. Be paying attention to everything. Be paying attention to different numbers, songs that you hear. If you're spending this week or weekend with family, ask questions. If you can fast on the day that you were born, say you were born on a Thursday, fast on Thursday. Water fast, maybe fruit, but y'all gonna be getting some downloads. And you want to be clear. Okay. You want to be clear, Scorpio. What else? The devil. It fell out in reverse. So somebody wants to touch you, Scorpio, but they can't. They can't get to you in the way that they want to. And they are really trying. I mean, they're pulling out all the stops in their bags. They are praying. These ain't the type of people that pray. When you think about these type of people, pray, nigga. Who you praying to? These are not the type of people that really pray. These aren't the type of people that do a whole bunch of begging either. But they trying to get at you. They trying to get at you. They trying to get at you. For some of you, they're trying to come out of a spot that you stuck them in. Maybe somebody friend zoned somebody and they're trying their best to come out of the friend zone. For some of y'all, your boss wants you working overtime and you refuse to give them that kind of time and energy. Somebody wants to keep you stuck and stagnant, though, too. But they can't. You aren't budging. They can't. They can't. And so somebody tried to trap someone into getting pregnant. Okay. Someone tried to trap someone with a soul tie. Okay. They weren't able to get you, though. They weren't able to get you. If they did succeed, it's going to be kind of challenging getting out of that. I'm just going to keep it real. But for those of you that it didn't work on, you have another offer coming in, and it's going to be everything that you could have asked for, but there are going to be crabs in a barrel trying to bring you down. They're going to see you happy, and they are going to, I don't know, maybe try to talk you out of it, or throw shade, throw projections of fear and anxiety onto you, so that, that kind of energy will linger around this connection. But protect yourself, Scorpio. Protect your motherfucking self, okay? Wear some evil eye. Hit me up for some protection oil, okay? Light you a candle, tapaboca, dragon's blood. Speak protection over yourself daily. They can't touch you. They cannot touch you, although they really want to try. Big things popping and little shit stopping, period. You're moving away from anything that doesn't allow you to expand and grow. Good for you. Good for you, Scorpio, period. Just be aware of staying tuned into these downloads, because somebody is reaching out. So that you can know who you truly are. Sagittarius. I probably should have offered Adisha a free reading. Adisha, if you see this later, email me. Sagittarius. You all are very thankful for something, or you will be very thankful for something that comes up. Just be aware of distractions, especially distractions as it pertains to what you're watching, what you're listening to, music, TV, if those things don't assist you in rising and lifting yourself up and ascending to new heights, yes, anytime. Cause listen, you ain't said nothing but a word. Anytime, anytime. I'll email you back because I do have you in my email still. So we can schedule that for very soon. But yes, if there are distractions that are in your life, if there are distractions that are in your life that don't build you up, you know, that don't assist you into rising to newer heights. What you say, cuz oh yes, anytime, anytime, anytime. I look forward to it. Even if it's people, you know, if there are people around you that keep you down, whether it's, again, people only want you to be humble so that they can feel, oh, that was a word. Sometimes we can be our own distractions. That was a word. That was a word. That was a word. So be mindful of that, Sagittarians. Especially because you all are so dynamic. You all expand. You know, you all can expand things. So if you aren't keeping your attention focused on positive things, you know, to expand, you know, because all energy can be expanded or limited, right? So if you have found yourself being distracted by things that do not uplift you, that are of no value to the highest version and the best version of yourself, it's time to release those things for sure. And with Capricorn being the sign right after you, so the end or the direction, rather, not the direction, because the direction is always important, but the destination may not always be important for Sagittarians. It's more so about the journey that is the important part for the Sagittarians, okay? So if whatever you need to release as it pertains to your sacred journey, your own personal spiritual journey, and your journey in all things, you know, if you are wanting to be a better friend or a better partner, you know, raising yourself up and setting those boundaries with yourself and uplifting yourself, you know, doing more uplifting, speaking more uplifting words to yourself, partaking in more uplifting tasks and making more uplifting friends, you know, spending your time in just more upliftment overall. Because it reminds me of that, of a card in my Sacred Creators deck. Bliss is worth creating from. So the more uplifted we are, the more expansive that we can be positively, you know. I'm coming out. I want the world to know. Got to let it show. A lot is changing for you all as well, Sagittarius. The star card is at the bottom of the deck. You may be dealing with an Aquarius, but I really see this as a major transformation, as well as looking up but still having one toe in the water. So not being fully removed from these distractions, right? However, you will and are moving past these distractions. It takes a little bit of work with the Magician here. You know, it does take time, effort, energy, you know, space. But you all are showing up as the Fool. And the Fool knows their destination. They know where they want to go, right? They may not know exactly how to get there, or they may not know exactly if that's where they want to go. So Sagittarius, you have the right to choose here. You have the option to choose here. You can go up towards the palace and the castle, but you know, with every movement does come sacrifice. So you can go up to this castle, right, and live happily ever after in this palace. But then you'll have to sacrifice your fins for legs, right? You'll no longer be able to go back home and breathe underwater, right? But now if you stay here, then you won't know what's up here. So sacrifice is definitely going to have to be made here. And you're going to have to decide on what sacrifices are worth it. 0 and 1. 0 and 1. 0 and 1. The beginning is very prevalent for you. Okay, so you all are trying to decide where to go moving forward. But you may be being distracted by these shiny things, you know. Distracted by what society deems as where to go, because just going back to this Fool card, the world, you know, society may make it sound like, oh, you want to live in a palace, you want to, you know, drink out of golden cups and sleep in this comfortable bed and, you know, so on and so forth. But living in the sea is probably a lot more peaceful. You have a lot more freedom, right? So these are things that you're going to have to balance out and make your decision based on that. But don't let the distraction of those shiny things be like the glitz and the glamour. Listen, Sag, you are rising spiritually, okay? So when it comes to these material things, they don't really matter much. What matters at the end of it all, oh, I'm reading a book, The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. And one of the chapters is begin with the end in mind. And the first practice in that surrounding that chapter was visualizing you walking into a funeral home, and when you get up to the casket, realizing that it's you, and you sit in the pews and listen to what everyone has to say. Well, what will they have said about you? What's important that they know about you? How would you have wanted to make them feel? What is your legacy? Right? So is just because I don't want to tell you what's important or not important in your own legacy. So weigh, weigh those things out. And those things that are important to you moving forward, commit them to your everyday. Commit them to your everyday. Again, even with y'all, some people are not going to like this elevation that you're going through. They're not going to like the ascension that you are being blessed with, but you've put in this work, especially if you are taking the time to really hone in on your distractions and limit them. You know, some people really want you to be distracted here. They don't want you to ascend. They want you to stay in the same spot as them. That seems to be a theme here. Crabs in a barrel. People are miserable these days because they've lost they've lost a lot due to COVID. So they just want to take what they can get. But it's really toxic. It's really unhealthy. And you trying to get everything that you can get doesn't mean that I can't have as well. You know, we can both be blessed. There's not a lack of anything. We are abundant. This world is very abundant. They want us to think that we don't have shit so that we can fight for it. Fuck out of here. That's why sometimes I just be wanting to like retire from this matrix and go and live off grid like so many people are doing. I be wanting to do that. But at the same time, I know that is also a part of my journey in this life to teach, you know, and be available for healing, as well as having, you know, the divine feminines in my lineage are like, you deserve some shit. And I know that I was a goddess and some more shit in a past life. So I know that that's my past life energy too. Speaking like, you deserve it all. But it's crazy out here, dog. It's crazy for no reason. Chaos and order, I guess, right? Anyway, someone has a keloid on the back of their ear. That was random. For somebody, your son or your children, you know, if you have daughters, they're the spitting image of you. Not only are they the spitting image of you, but they are a lot like you in many ways. And be careful as to how you are teaching them or bringing them up, because again, they watch you and they soak your energy up like a sponge, even the things that are not so good. So be very careful and aware, just self-aware of how you are raising this child, because they are going to become just like you, Sag. Okay? All right. All right. Maybe you and your child, hold on. You and your child are you and someone younger than you. So this may not, if you don't have children yet, then it may be like a younger sibling or a younger family member. You and someone are, I'm getting two things here. For some of y'all, it's like a lot of indifference here. It's like certain things that you all need to work on and talk about, you sweep under the rug instead, and the next day it's just, all right, hey, how you doing today? And it wasn't tackled, and that is devil energy. It's not going to lead to anything good. And then for others of you, for the second read, you and your child or someone younger than you. If you are the child and your parent is, this is your parent that we're discussing. You really want to move forward into more peace, you know, more happiness, more like genuine love shared between you two. But there is some toxic energy between the two of you. Maybe you have a controlling parent, or maybe certain things that they do, you see, and you've learned these habits, or I don't know, there's something here. Maybe you're really codependent on your parents, or vice versa. Maybe you all share that codependence, you know. There's something that is not being discussed here. And it does need to come to the light. I just don't know how you all are going to go about doing that. Somebody know, it's like, you know, you need therapy. You know you need therapy. So I would suggest having a talk, you know, with your parent or with your child, and saying, you know, hey, like, how do you think that we can fix this? Let's have a meeting of the minds and think about how we can mend this broken fence. You know, how can you all mend it? Mend this here. Because there is some mending that needs to be done. So Capricorn, Capricorn. Ashe. Thank you, cause you're welcome. Y'all came out. Earth, the creators. Capricorn, fall in love. What did you mean, Sagittarius? Okay, this one is Capricorn. This one is Capricorn. I'm sorry if I said Sagittarius, y'all. This one is Cap. And this is all about you all. I mean, the Earth, creator Earth is out first. Then fall in love with your own story. Then the now. So Capricorn, y'all are about to be on fire. I would highly suggest to go and look up your natal chart and see where Capricorn, what house Capricorn falls in your chart, because that is also where your sun is. So your sun is probably going to be like almost conjunct your moon, or like around the same little area in this. It'll be in the same house. So you all are feeling like the full moon's energy is amplified because it is in your sign. So whatever themes have been coming up, again, releasing responsibilities that ain't yours, baby. Okay? Standing up for somebody else. The teacher done called on them to read and you said, I got it. Okay? I mean, your roommate got a dog and you like, I'll walk him. The fuck? That is their responsibility. Do not be taking on responsibilities as your own that ain't yours. If you have been, you know, being emoting for others and making sense of other people's actions and shit, man, let them use their words. Let them use their motherfucking words. Release anything that does not make you feel, you know, productive. Too much social media, gossiping with your friends that ain't got shit going on. I don't know. However it resonates with you, but you know, Capricorn, because this shit is you. It's you. Fall in love with your own story. All that you have is now. You don't have the past and you don't have the future. Let's just say it like that. You feel me? What if you didn't have a future to live on to? What's important to you right now? It ain't what the fuck this other motherfucker got going on. I guarantee you that. It shouldn't be. Yeah. Keeping yourself out of cycles, keeping yourself self-sabotaging, keeping yourself in a place that you know does not serve you. It just keeps burning you. It keeps poking you. It keeps plucking at you. It keeps putting you in more and more and more pain. And you are steadily just keeping it to yourself. You aren't saying much here. Hold on. Okay. So this kind of clears some things up for me here. Okay. Because in both of these cards, these people are having to be silent. Okay. But you are being silent because you are putting in a lot of work. You are committed to something. For some of you, though, I do feel like what you are committed to is hurting you, is harming you more than it is helping you. But you are very committed to something and you refuse to be, for some of you all, you're very committed to your own healing. You're very committed to getting yourself out of this briar patch, right? And so you aren't allowing any distractions. You aren't allowing any meaningless conversations. You aren't allowing any overexertion of your energy or time or space. Okay, you are literally saying what needs to be said, and that is it. Because you're doing that, you're rebirthing into someone that is a lot more wealthy because they have learned to conserve. Okay, they've also learned how to be rooted and very committed to their birth and transformation, rebirth and transformation. So this time, this space that you are taking for yourself now, fall in love with it, every moment of it. Even if you feel, I don't know, maybe you're used to talking to your friends every week, but you're just taking that time out for you right now, you know? Give yourself that compassion. Fall in love with having these moments to yourself, you know? Fall in love with learning these new things about yourself. Fall in love with your environment. Fall in love with your home and the spirit of your home, you know? Fall in love with your own story, because when you get to your final destination, and really that doesn't matter, again, it's only about what matters right now, okay? You can't say, oh, well, you can, but I would advise against having the kind of mentality to where it's like, oh, I can't, if I stop talking to this group of friends right now, what if they aren't here for me in the future? Fuck that. You're going to be sent everyone that you need, okay? Those people, if they really care about you, they'll still be here when you emerge from your hermit mode. So just focus on you right now, baby. Okay? Fall in love with your own story. Um, yes, take the time that you need to renew and recharge and learn who you are without all of the extras, or continue to learn who you are without all the extras, without all the all of that. Um 10 is very significant for you all as well. Sagittarius, didn't y'all just have 0 and 1? So 1 and 0, 0 and 1 are very all up and through these readings. 5, 2, maybe you're 52, maybe you're 25. Maybe you have a child that's 10 years old. Maybe you and your partner have been together for 10 years. Anyway, rectification is coming. Something that you thought was lost, something that you thought was destroyed, you are receiving some form of help. It's you and another person that are balancing out this energy, or reclaiming what was lost, or you all are both going and finding these missing pieces. You are not alone, Capricorn, but whoever it is that you are with is trustworthy, and that's the important part, okay? You are in this hermit mode, but you are with someone that cares about whatever this is just as much as you do. They balance certain things that you aren't, they are. Certain things that you are, they aren't. Okay, you all are just very balanced here. Very committed to making this work. very committed to repiecing. Again, something ugly tried to snatch away the happiness of something, or the love in something, the true friendship in something. There was a major threat, and it might have got to it, you know. But you and this other energy, you and this other entity, if you aren't partnered, then, you know, maybe it's a friend or a spiritual alliance. You all are doing this together. You're opening doors. And again, you're balancing each other's energies. I don't know who this is, Capricorn, but you have someone that's very helpful here. Someone that really cares about what you care about. All right. A lot of blessings coming in, though. A lot of blessings, a lot of protection as well. You are being so protected because you are doing certain things to protect yourself. So you are on the right track as far as that goes, Capricorn, okay? Continue to, you know, keep your energy sacred. Continue to protect your peace. Protect your assets. Some of you all aren't being so giving right now. And the Capricorns that I know, they kind of stingy. So I don't know, but kind of sort of, because some that I know are very giving. I don't know, but however it resonates with you. All right, Aquarius, 131.41. Something about a vegan. Some of y'all may be contemplating going vegan. Something also about a kale salad. And this isn't my energy, you know. A kale salad does sound good, but it's gonna resonate to one of y'all at least. So Aquarius, your overall energy. Y'all are I'm wishing on a star to follow who you are. I'm wishing on a dream to follow what it means. And I wish on all the rainbows that I see. Okay. So, Aquarius, I am literally getting a magnifying glass, and you are able to see the stars, the moon, the universe through this magnifying glass. You feel the energy right now more than anybody, other than the Capricorns, maybe. Um, this timeline change, there has been a shift in energy, and Aquarius has been feeling it. But what you've been doing, Aquarius, is just balancing yourself in this energy. You know that life is about to start looking real different for some folks, for all of us, right? And you know exactly how it's about to get. You've had dreams, you've received downloads, you are just intuitive, you know the universe and how it works. Maybe some of you all are spiritual mediums, time travelers, and you have been balancing yourself in this shift of energy, as well as releasing any and all illusion that the past may have formed, you know, within you or for you, for the world even. So many illusions are being broken down. They are being seen through. They're falling. And the Aquarius is seeing all of this shit right before their eyes. So you're making plans. Baby, I've been making plans. Oh, love. You've been making plans based on this shift in energy. You know what's going on. Some of you all are deciding to start growing your own food. Some of you all are going vegan because you know that there's about to be a food shortage. They've already started they've been injecting meat with all types of foreign substances and chemicals for years and years and years. The FDA is a whole scam. Okay? A whole scam. But anyway, some of you all are going into hey, this some me type shit, I swear to God. Y'all are building cob houses and hemp houses, right? Manifesting multiple streams of income to make sure that you are good. Some of y'all are pulling all of your money out the bank. Please believe the scam. It's all a scam, okay? It's all a freaking scam. And the Aquarius knows. Hey, if y'all got an Aquarius, it does. It exists. Because if y'all are connected to an Aquarius, just ask them their advice of what's going on in the world right now. And listen to them. Because they know what the fuck going on, Shabby. For real. They know. You see things so clearly now. And as a matter of fact, for some of you all, you can read your own future. For some of you all, Spirit has blessed you with the ability to see your own future, you know. They're allowing you to forge your own path. And the way that you're deciding to forge your own path is very healing, is very inspiring, and it's very loving. It's just in a very loving way, you know. Your personal power isn't egotistical. It's not manipulative. It's just very honest. is very honest, and you're being seen as a pioneer here. You are about to show people that this way of life, whatever way of life that you are building for yourself and walking into, you are encouraging other people that they too can escape the scam. They too can live a great life, a more holistic and sustainable life. There are some tricks up the sleeves. I'm hearing illusion. So there are illusions that still are lingering. But Anansi, with Anansi being here and him being a trickster spirit, and him having the ability to trap people in webs, either you can fall into the trap of these illusions, or you can decide to remain to see clearly. There are people that there are situations that are about to come up that infuriate you, because you know what's going on, but to see it happening in real time is going to anger you, Aquarius. They are just trying to harvest our energy. If you can harvest the emotional energy of a group of people, boy, you can do so much with that energy. How do y'all think that the royals are still alive? Their life expectancy was about 20, 30 years ago. Okay? Certain people ain't living as long as they used to. Okay? Their birth rate isn't as high. Okay? So they are doing certain things in order to harvest your young, vibrant, melanated energy, in order to keep them thriving and living and succeeding in some more shit. Don't fall into the trap, Aquarius. It's going to infuriate you. You are going to want to save the world. Breathe. What is your circle of influence? What can you control? Okay, you can control these emotions. And you can control what you see. You can control the programming that you're watching. You can control the energy that you're giving to certain situations, events, topics of discussion. Conserve your shit. Stand balanced. Remember to go ground yourself. Okay? Keep that personal power. You know, you can share it with those that really deserve it, you know, that can do right by what you share with them, you know. If they ain't willing to do shit, don't waste your time. But remain clear, remain clear, remain clear, remain clear. And just make plans based on, you know, keep your plans, but also see whatever is happening in the world and release the illusions that you have over it, that you have around it, and plan accordingly. Baby, I've been making plans, making plans. All right, Aquarius, y'all got this, man. Don't Don't let these people drive you crazy. Don't let this world drive you crazy. Find your way back. Period. That's word to Beyonce. Come back home, the street lights on. Find your way back. Find your way back. Anyway, Pisces, last but not least, the full moon is going to be very deep for you. Some of you all are deciding to take that day off. I'm not going to say you aren't going to be, you aren't going to really be feeling like yourself, Pisces. You may, I see somebody just sitting in a dark room all day, you know, meditating and receiving downloads. Yeah, you are changing, Pisces. You are not going to be the same moving forward. Sacred purpose. You are walking into your purpose, you know. We have multiple purposes, and you are walking into one that is that has been spiritually gifted to you, or spiritually expected of you. Eternal. I feel like in every life that you live, this is a part of your purpose. And you're receiving a lot of spiritual assistance. I mean, every little step is divinely guided for you. You have all of the support that you need, all of the love that you need, all of the protection that you need, the energy, the rest, the resources. Spirit is not playing about you moving forward. They want this transformation, this step into your sacred purpose to be so profound. That is why you are going to be sitting in that room and not saying a motherfucking word until you come out. Because you have a lot of downloads to receive. You are becoming something completely new. Wings of light. This might indicate that you really shift really quickly, okay? Because look how fast she's moving. So, a day. I'm hearing like a day. Within a day, everything changed. What's that song by Kanye? In the blink of an eye, my whole life changed. What song is that? Through the Wire. In the blink of an eye, my whole life changed. And I can't think of no other part but that. But in the blink of an eye, your whole life might change, Pisces. I'm feeling it's going to becoming something new. You are becoming something new very swiftly. You're taking the divine assistance and guidance that you receive and committing it to memory and purpose almost immediately. And congratulations. Because not everyone has the wherewithal to be able to do that. Some people move kind of slow, you know, or we ain't gonna say slow, you know, some may just take a little bit more time than others. So. What else for my Pisces? Oh, when it all falls down, I'm telling you, when it all falls down, Hey, yo, Selena, you just like a safe belt. You saved my life. Because Lauryn Hill wouldn't clear. Lauryn Hill wouldn't clear her vocals, so he had to get Selena Johnson. But Selena's is T, okay? Look her up. Baby is a master songwriter. I have never seen this in my whole time using this deck. Oh, Pisces, you are battling something that no one else can see. You are, I mean, when they talk about spiritual warfare, you be up in them trenches, dog, but like, it's like you're literally there. Some of y'all might be shapeshifters or time travelers or really, really able to astral travel. Some of y'all be astral traveling in y'all's dreams. Y'all go and y'all have these battles and you wake up dog the fuck tired. But you protected, boy. You have, again, you have all of the assistance that you need to slay these dragons. And honestly, these dragons, they gonna drip or drown regardless. Like, they can't. Pisces, if I could compare you to a Marvel character, I don't know. One that can't die. One that can't die. One that I mean, they see everything. Like, not Thanos. I don't know, y'all. Okay, I'll say maybe I don't even want to say Captain America. Baby, I don't know. It's a character that you can't touch them, like, and they're fierce as fuck, and everyone is scared of them. That's you, Pisces. That is you. You are definitely going through a battle. Like, people are trying to, like, not be their real selves, but you see straight through it. Beasts, but you are unbothered. It's like, spiritually, you could be fighting in these battles, but physically, because you know we can be, our spirits can be multiple places at one time. So you may be here fighting battles, and then here in the physical, you're fighting a completely different type of battle, but you're smiling through it, like you're unfazed, you're unbothered. An eagle, a golden eagle, may be very important for you. Look up the totem animal, golden eagle. Just be careful, because I know that Pisces like to martyr themselves as well. So just be mindful of, cause child, you be fighting in the spiritual and here on the physical. So just be aware of what you are fighting for, who you are fighting for, the extent of this. You cannot, Pisces, I don't know though. I was about to say you can't say the world, but y'all might be able to, for real. This becoming something new. It's like you are becoming a superhero here on Earth. She too is quite vulnerable. Scarlet Witch. Okay, I gotta look into that. Oh, what's her name? The one, Visions girl, right? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, what's her? Wanda. You like a Wanda ass. Yeah. You Wanda. You are Wanda, Pisces. But just be aware, because you'll fight so many battles that you'll end up losing yourself in this war. And don't, you're becoming something new for a reason. You have all of this assistance. You have been given this purpose for a reason, and it is it's a purpose that follows you. It's going to follow you to the end of eternity. It's just what your soul signed up to do in multiple lifetimes, because it's just that good at it. So you, Wanda, okay, just be aware, be watching your surroundings, be paying attention. Try not to martyr yourself. If you're going to fight for someone, make sure that they make sure that they can fight to some degree too, even if they aren't as powerful or as strong as you, or as developed and ready to be, Wanda as you. There's only one Wanda, so that's you. But or unless they're just helpless and you have to. But if they have the strength and they just don't have the courage, I don't know what to say about that. Y'all are definitely sharing energy. Whatever you do for others, you are going to receive it back 100 times fold. I mean, because you align with your purpose, and because you accept your purpose, because you live and walk in your purpose, you are going to receive the most high level of abundance. And I feel like I told y'all that in y'all's monthly. So go back and watch it. But can't nobody fuck with you, Pisces. I'm scared of you. Okay? Why they so mad? What you do to them? Baby. Do it like it should be, day. Nah, but big shit popping, Pisces. I love it. Better be ready to receive, because yes, she better be ready to receive, okay? She better be ready to receive. She deserves it, As long as she is open to receiving it, they need to go ahead and run her that check. Because they owe her. That's the feeling that I'm getting, just intuitively. They owe her big time, and may she come to collect. After this full moon in Capricorn, may she really not be afraid in receiving, because she gives so much. And that's the curse of the Pisces too. They can either have a closed fist or it can be wide open. If it's closed, they're not letting anything in, they're not letting anything out. But hers is open. So she is giving, may she receive 10 times fold. Period. So that was you all's full moon and Capricorn readings, light bulbs. I love you all so much. Don't forget to tune in to the Golden Touch Conjure updates on Friday. It will be posted onto here. I'm also going to do it on Instagram. And then next Thursday, we'll start with the $10 Cash App readings. So I will be going live and you can cash out me $10 and I will give you a reading right here on live. I might make it $5. I might make it $5 instead. But I'm going to be doing that on Instagram and here on YouTube. I'm thinking about TikTok. But it's a whole bunch of charlatans on TikTok, fake ass readers on TikTok. And I don't want to be grouped up in that whole little mix, you feel me? So thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate each and every one of you. I love each and every one of you. And we in this thing, man. Full moon in Capricorn. Let's let what needs to be released so that we can show up on this other side like just renewed, refreshed, regrouped, cleansed, new energy. Bad, okay? Don't forget to let your light shine no matter who it blinds. I'll see y'all later.